sweltering heat of the Mojave Desert to the unpredictable habitat of Tanzania's Serengeti, from the murky depths of the Marina Trench, from the exhilarating heights of Mount Kilimanjaro, you have the pleasure of listening to From Chicago to Dummast, the Dummast Podcast. What's up, Killer?
What's going on, my brother?
I don't know, man. I don't know. You tell me. I can't call it. I can't call it, bro. I just been shooting up people on Outriders. That's about it, man.
Really now?
Yeah, just been murking people. I'm like you. I like to shoot people in the face.
Digital violence, so not real life.
Digital game, right? Digital violence.
Let's put that disclaimer out there.
Right. It should just like flash across the screen at this point.
Yeah, I gotta make one of those.
Do a little drop, you know. You gotta put the riff down.
You gotta put the riff down.
You a trip, bro. What's been up with you?
I just got off the grill. You know, I'm doing my barbecue, my barbecue pit master.
There you go. Hey, you need to stop making some grilling content.
Not that good,
bro. When is this gonna happen?
I'm not that good. I'm not an old white man with like a long beard making burgers and chopping them up with machetes. You ever watch the Barbecue Pit Boy?
Spray with the spray, yeah. With the spray.
That's a good eating. That's a good eating. They be chopping.
So what you want? You want a moist brisket,
right?
You know,
they be chopping the food up with like a machete, the type of machete you would like chop down a jungle with. They be cutting the burgers and shit with that. I'm not there yet,
but you know they don't really be doing that. That's for aesthetics. It's a camera right there, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna take you at face value,
bro.
Them's good biddles.
Oh man, but for real though, get some content for the channel, bro. You know, slap a slab of ribs on the grill and just point and click, bro.
I did three of them today.
What all you cook?
Just some ribs, some steaks, and some hot dogs for the children.
What kind of steaks? Porterhouse?
I don't even. You know what? I can't even tell you. They look like New York strip to me, but my girl bought them, so I don't know. I just burn them. I just throw them on there and flame kiss them.
I got you. I wanted to cook. I even said I was gonna go get some meat, but I don't know, man. After I got finished doing some yard work, I was out for the count, man. Ever since that,
vanished.
Which was about. Yeah, ever since I was done with the yard, man, I've been sleepy all day. Like right now, I'm running on fumes.
You take an old man?
I'm just gonna crash. Then of course, I tried to take an old man, but it's just like the other weeks when you asked me if I tried to take an old man. Yes, I tried, but you know, family.
You know, pull that Glock out.
They don't want to see me. They don't want to see me at peace. You say pull the Glock out.
You got to pull that Glock
Jesus.
out. Put a hole in the ceiling. Let them know you serious.
I told y'all, let me take a nap. Just turn into Samuel. I'm gonna take a mother nap in this mother couch in this mother house.
Right.
Oh no, man. Yeah. I don't know, man. Just did some yard work. It was Easter. Like I said, I didn't really cook. I wanted to for Easter. We had some rotisserie chicken and some juca frita.
What is juca frita? What is juca frita?
Juca. It's YUCA, and you know the Spanish Y is J.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a plant. You know, it could be a fruit, a plant. I don't know. It's when you fry it, it tastes like French fries, bro. When you fry it, it tastes like French fries. When you don't, it's kind of like mashed potatoes a little bit, but a little bit more.
So it's like a potato.
The consistency ain't the same.
It's like a potato.
It does not look anything like a potato. Okay. Look it up, bro. Just look up a juca plant, bro.
Right.
YUCA. It's a weird looking thing.
I think I've seen that before. I was probably I was probably pronouncing it incorrectly the entire time.
It's yuca. You could say yuca. I mean, it's no way to get that wrong, but the way they pronounce it is juga. They say juga.
Gotcha.
But if you ask them, if you tell them you're saying juka, they probably say, no, I'm not saying juka. I'm saying yuca. But when I say it in the Florida conversation, it's be like juka. But no, man, food was good. We took the kids out to get some ice cream.
Okay.
That's about it, man. That's how we spent our Easter Sunday. How did y'all heathens spend Easter? Just
I was on the grill for the most of the day, my brother.
Okay, well, yeah. What about the kids?
It was a hit, you know. My son was playing Xbox. His cousins were playing in the backyard.
There you go.
His grandmother.
Oh, our boys were on there playing today, wasn't they? Well, for a little bit.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
With your son.
Oh no, I didn't know they were playing together.
My son said the game your son was playing was garbage.
It's all strange to me, bro. I don't know nothing about Roblox. Roblox or Minecraft. I know nothing about.
Dude, I always thought Minecraft was free. I could have sworn Minecraft was free on the Xbox. I tried to get Minecraft for him, and they were talking about some $29.99.
I don't know.
Crazy.
I don't know, bro. I don't know the business model of Minecraft. I just know millions of people.
I could have swore it was free for us Game Passers, bro. Like I don't know.
It should.
But yeah, man, they
think
played,
it's free on Game Pass.
They played for a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's free on Game Pass.
They played for a little bit. I've been trying to get my son to stream.
Okay.
He all nervous. He like, yeah, just hit the little button. Shadow play. Let's go. Get it. I got to get him over that hump. I got myself over the hump, so I got to get him over the hump.
Right.
Yep. What else, man? Weather's good. Seems like things are starting to warm up. I think a lot of when I see things start to warm up, I think totally different than most people when they think things are starting to warm up. Most people think things start to warm up. Let me go to the beach. Let me go sit in somebody's house and sit right next to them and breathe my air and let's breathe the same air as each. Nah. I don't know, man. I'm still playing it safe. Of course, I want to go vacation and stuff.
I'm laying low regardless.
Well, you always lay low, man. You a hermit, bro.
For the most part.
You a hermit, bro. Let me you tuck low. You hunker down. You've been hunkering down for your whole life, man. I ain't mad at you, man. That's the way to do it, man. If everybody took your motto, then we'll be in much better shape. But no, man, I'm still got my eyes on the prize, man. I ain't hitting no beaches or nothing like that. I'm being good, man. Shit, we got cicadas coming.
Just a bunch of
looking forward to that.
Empty insect husks laying around everywhere.
God, bro. Oh my God. And it's the worst brew. Like when I first got out here in Virginia, I say it wasn't maybe 2012, 2013 sometime. It was a brew. It was bad. It was like the worst I've ever seen it. Like it was bad. I remember like some days parking into the parking lot and just turning around because the distance from my car to the door, you talking about maybe 100 feet.
Right.
It was like 100. You were getting slapped by these things. And like when I did, I would get smacked in the face. You walk in, you think you cool, and then one just chilling on your shoulder. I hate these.
It's disgusting.
I hate these things. Bro, just walking around, you stepping on them like it is disgusting, bro. I remember doing a photo shoot. I couldn't even get through it, bro. I remember doing a photo shoot for this lady. I could not even get through it. I'm like, you know what? I can't do this, man. These things are getting in my bag. They climbing in my shirt. I hate these things. But that was brew 5. This is brew 10. This is like the worst one, bro. So from what everybody's telling me here in Virginia, because it ain't shit but trees in Virginia, bro. It's 3 times worse than that. I can't even imagine that, bro. I can't even imagine that. I don't know. Man. I'm not looking forward to these. I'm not looking forward to these cicadas, bro.
Nah, they can they can stay their butts in the ground for all I care,
bro. You would think like the coronavirus could take care of the cicada. The coronavirus should be able to take care of the cicadas,
right?
or vice versa. Maybe this cicada outbreak is gonna be so bad people don't go outside. Therefore, lessening the blow of the coronavirus, because now people ain't outside and people ain't all in each other's face because they trying to get away from the cicadas. I don't know, man. I guess it's wishful thinking, bro.
Yeah, they can hurry up and come and go.
I hate it. I hate, and they don't bite. I just don't want them. Why they gotta land on me? Why they gotta touch me? Why they gotta slap me in the face?
They like you. They like the cologne you got on, bro.
Whatever, bro. I don't know why God made these things. I don't try to question God's methods, but you could have spared us this one, bro.
To punish you, that's why.
Every 17 years, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna bring forth a plague.
You know what, bro? It does seem like there are some weird, like, why does this need to exist type of things in the world.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Why is this part of the simulation, bro?
Yeah. But they definitely don't need to be popping up.
And here's the thing. They come out every year, but there are different broods that come out. So this is the 17-year one.
Right.
Bro, what are y'all doing underground for 17 years, bro? What are they doing?
They just come out and mate and then die, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just living underground in eggs. It's warm. Let me go outside and find some cicada chocha. It didn't die. I don't know, man. It's weird, man. It's crazy. What's going on with this Capitol incident? We had another one, bro. Another incident at the Capitol.
I'm not really sure, my bro. You may have been a little bit more in paying attention to this one than I was. I just know some crazy dude like rammed up a Capitol police officer and was stopped by the barriers. That's all that I know. I don't know motive. I don't know. Did they kill him? Did he die in a crash? What actually happened?
Looks like he blew through a checkpoint and then he found a target and targeted 2 officers. I think it was 2. It might have been more, but I think it was 2. One wounded, one unfortunately passed away, was killed. He got out the car with a knife.
Oh wow. Okay.
And he got sprayed. I mean, they don't really get into the details.
He got pepper spray.
So you got to kind of lead them. You got to, what'd you say?
Was it pepper spray?
No, he got sprayed, bro. You remember when you remember on the Martin Lawrence show when Rerun? I ain't gonna make light of this, bro. He got sprayed.
Yeah.
You know, but they don't really talk about how, but you can kind of surmise they neutralize the threat is the verbiage they would normally use.
Right.
I don't know, man. When I listened to the story on what actually happened and just his background and everything, it seemed like he wanted to die. Like,
so this was
like,
suicide.
how do you think you can? Yeah,
suicide by cop.
He wanted to. Right. Probably not strong enough. Well, I can't say strong enough. I don't know. Probably too scared to kill himself. So let me get them to do it for me. Because there's no way you think you can get out of there. And I mean, who takes a knife to, like, if you really wanted to kill a lot of people, and this was really what they called a quote on terrorist attack, you're gonna do it with a gun or explosive device. You're not gonna come out there with a knife.
Right.
You might not get anybody. So what was really the point? The car did more work than you actually did with the knife. So
right.
I don't know, man. It's just you could tell it's some type of mental issues going on with this situation.
Do they know the background of the guy?
That's what they're looking for. So basically, they found some stuff about Farrakhan, like him liking Farrakhan and saying he's the part of the Nation of Islam. And here's the thing, bro, because I'm starting to see the news outlets say something like, "Oh, he was crazy because he was listening to Farrakhan." Like that's what they're trying to imply. Like, well, you'll hear them say things like, "Well, he had some radical beliefs," or he some of the things he said, you could tell he has mental problems. He's known to be listening to Farrakhan. Like, I'm Farrakhan has millions of followers. Are they all do they all have mental problems because they listen to Minister Farrakhan? I mean, I don't know. It's just something I've been hearing. It
Mm.
sounds a little weird the way they, mental problems, Minister Farrakhan. Like Farrakhan is telling people to go out there and,
Like he's just some
attack Capitol
radical.
Police officer.
Yeah. No,
Correct.
it just
Correct.
sounds like this dude is a crazy person. That's what it sounded like to
Correct.
me.
Correct. I mean, we've seen people do far worse in the name of Christianity, and nobody calls them crazy. Now, I mean, we call them crazy, yes, but like,
Most
the
definitely.
media would never make that jump.
Me personally, when it comes down to you doing crazy stuff, your religion is the last thing that I'm really going to look at, unless you're
Correct.
screaming like in the name of Allah or in the name of Jesus as
Hmm.
you're doing something crazy, because that might
Right.
be a motive at that point. But I really
Oh
don't
no,
care about all this
like I
stuff.
said, I don't hear that hard jump when, uh, let's say David Koresh had what do they call it? The Davidians, or I can't remember the name. Nobody said, well, he was listening to Christ. Nobody made that jump. So, like, why are y'all making this jump? Like, I've heard it for the last 2 days. Like,
Right.
crazy person, Minister Farrakhan. And another thing I want to think about, like, how, like, you just know right now the right is sitting there, with the Birdman hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, mm-hmm. Yep. So I'm trying to figure out, like, how are they gonna use this to their advantage? Like, what are they gonna say? Like, are they gonna try to excuse what happened on January 6th because
Oh
of
no,
the
that's a long gone thing.
I know they listen, I know they two different things.
They've
But
moved on.
these people um have shown themselves to be crazy, like legit nutcases to make that comparison. And
Right.
they're already starting to do it. I've already seen them in message boards. They're already starting to, you know, we had ours and you guys had your. Like, I've seen this. It's I don't know. Radical is crazy. These are two different things. One person had problems. One person had legit problems, and that does not excuse what he did.
Right.
I mean, at all. That don't excuse. I mean, you have problems. Go get help, and you may not be. I mean, it's kind of hard to say go get help because sometimes when you're having problems, you really don't know you have problems.
Exactly. That's what I was
But
gonna say.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not excusing what he did, but I'm definitely not making that comparison that they were the same thing. You talking about people who don't like the results of an election.
Right.
So they gonna go to our capital and fuck shit up. These are two different things. That's all I got to say about that, man. I know you hadn't been read up on it and things
No,
like
I
that. And
wasn't
I
really.
didn't plan on talking about it, talking your ear off about it. I just want, it's in the news now. It's in the know, so might as well just, at least glance over it a little bit. But what about have you been paying attention to the George Floyd trial?
A little bit. I to be quite honest with you, bro, I don't want to sit through another one of these trials. I'm kind of
You
detaching
don't want to.
myself.
I hear
Yeah,
you.
I don't.
I know
I
what you mean.
can't keep repeatedly doing the same thing in this country over and over again, expecting
Right.
a different result. I mean, I hear that it looks bad for him.
It
The
looks
guy,
very bad for
the
dude. Like,
gentleman, the gentleman on trial, but I don't want to. I
hmm
don't want to get emotionally invested in it or anything. I'll just check the verdict
bro,
out when it comes.
yes, it's you don't want to you don't want to invest too much stock into it because we've been led down this road before where we think everything, like, to me this is a clear cut case.
Right.
Like, I don't know what you can say to justify being on somebody's neck for 9 minutes. I mean,
Well, he was high on drugs, man. He was acting
you can't
erratic.
tell me. Right. Right.
So
Well,
you gotta put pressure on his neck for,
if he was if he was acting erratic once the point he passed out, why are you still on his neck?
maliciousness.
Yeah, I don't know. And like you just mentioned, it's not looking good for that. Like whoever this team is, the prosecution team,
Mm-hmm.
bro, they bring in bro. They done brought little 9-year-old kids to the stand. They done brought his ex-girlfriend. Well, I don't know if it was ex or if it was his girlfriend at the time. I don't know. They
No,
brought
you talking about Derek Chauvin?
no, I mean
Oh, George Floyd, his
yeah,
ex. Okay,
George Floyd's girlfriend or ex, one of I can't really remember. They brought people that was on the scene. They brought the 911 dispatcher. This is how
mm,
bad it is. The 911 dispatcher was watching it on TV and called the supervisor to say these people have been on this guy for way too long.
they were.
And she even said,
How were they watching it on
go ahead.
TV? There was a live camera crew there.
You know, the 911 dispatch, they can watch they
The
can
body
watch
cam.
feeds. No, they can watch the feeds from like the cameras on the street.
Wow. Okay, I didn't know they had
Yeah,
that
so
technology up
well
there.
what she while she was on the stand, she actually said this doesn't happen often because we don't often get that we don't often run into the situation where we get that type of camera and
Gotcha.
we get that type of access.
Gotcha. Okay.
But that street, Chicago Avenue over there is a pretty popular street. So
Okay.
they did have a camera. So she was watching it.
Okay.
And as she was watching it, she said she called the supervisor, the cops, the supervisor on duty, to let them know that they've been on this guy for too long. And she even
Right.
said, I don't mean to be a snitch. She used
Right.
the word snitch in court.
You know
And
they gonna throw some dead rats on her porch or something crazy like that. You know.
right,
You know how they
right.
get down.
Man, they had the highest ranking officer, like, you know, go on the stand. I guess the highest ranking sergeant or highest ranking supervisor. And he was even saying this is not, I mean, he should have been off of his neck
Right.
long before he got off.
So
They
have
showed
you been
they
watching like every day or
I
you
listen, and then
listen?
I listen to the highlights. Yeah,
So have they been
like
focusing on the other officers being on his body, or are they just primarily focusing on
it's
Chauvin being on his neck?
it's Chauvin's trial. So
Right.
those other guys probably will have their day in court, but they strictly focusing on
So
Chauvin.
the defense
Um,
hasn't brought them up at all as well.
no,
Okay.
no, no, it's not looking good. And this defense is not good. They're not good, bro. Like they like I don't know. It's just smart to kind of bring up the fact, like they didn't let the defense bring up the fact that he was on he had methamphetamines in his system. They
Right.
didn't let they brought the prosecution brought that up themselves. Like
Right.
we know. I think that was a smart move. You never want to. And here's another thing, bro. They paint him to be this addict,
Mm-hmm.
but he was actually on pain meds because he had a legit injury. And he
Okay.
got addicted to the pain meds so it's just another thing. Like you hear these people criminalizing him for being an addict or whatever, like that mean anything for
I don't
one.
think being
Like
an
I get to
addict,
stand on your neck.
yeah, it
I
means
get to stand
somebody
on your neck.
should put their weight on my
Right.
neck for X
Correct.
amount of time.
Correct. And was he a little combative? He was a little combative, but not to the point where, you get to be on his neck when he's not even conscious at this point. You just staying on there. Like literally they showed the footage of the ambulance forcing him to get off of him, like pulling him up.
Right.
I don't know, man. I don't think it looks good. I don't know what the defense can do when they actually get to call witnesses to the stand.
I mean,
It,
considering that, you had that video footage from like day one,
Mhm.
you had him just crying out for his dead mother. You see him
Right.
pass out. You see him like urinate on himself. Believe you can see like a
Mhm.
stream of urine come out. I don't know how this man could get off, but we've seen worse things happen in America.
We've seen I ain't gonna say we've seen worse, but what I'm saying is we've seen stuff like this
Right.
happen.
I've seen the setup
And
before.
we're just,
I've seen the
they're
setup before.
guilty of this, innocent of this, but guilty of a lesser charge that gives him no time and things like that. Here's the thing, and this is if your job fires you for something, like he got fired. He's not a police officer no more. He
Right.
got fired. That should tell you everything you need to know. He got fired for procedures that procedures that's not becoming of that police force.
Right. But I mean,
So
in America, like the cops and the military have been put on such a pedestal that even when they do something wrong, it's very hard to get um, people to want to punish them. Because they think of them as like their saviors and things like that. But
mhm.
you have some people who go rogue. I think Chris Rock had the joke where he was like, "There's some jobs where you just can't have bad apples." You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So, and the only way to root that out is to when someone steps out of line and really does something wrong, they need to be punished to the fullest extent of the law.
Right. I don't know. I'm hoping because we were privy as an American and as, just as a citizen, we were privy to having enough evidence right in our face
Right.
to make the make the determination for ourselves. Like, there's no way you can tell me he's innocent. I don't even see how anybody can say that. I don't see how anybody can look at that and be like, yeah, he deserved that.
Yeah, it's really
He
hard.
deserved to
Even
have
when
his.
they came out and they said he died because of the drugs, and it's like you can't tell me that
Yes,
somebody leaning on
yeah,
his neck is not contributing to his cardiac arrest
correct,
or anything like
correct,
that. My thing
correct.
is when you have people who you can tell that they are either having a mental break or they're acting crazy because of drugs. At that point, we need some type of psychiatric crew that we
You
can call
mentioned this
in.
before,
And
and
like
it's yes,
we
yes,
have to stop putting this in the police's hands, and the police need to hand this over to someone who's maybe more equipped to deal with it, because we've seen far too
it
many.
should be in every precinct. It should be a team.
Yeah,
It should be a team of people that can de-escalate situations like this.
but bro, just
Come
think
out
about
with
it.
the police.
How many times have someone called because their family member was having some type of emotional breakdown or psychotic break, and the police
Mm-hmm.
show up, and the first thing they want to do is shoot somebody? And I'm not
Yeah,
saying this is all police and things like that. It's just like they're trained to deal with hostility in a certain way. They're trained to put
correct.
hostility down. They're not really trained. There's not a high level of training for them to de-escalate situations. And you have people. I work in a hospital. You have people who deal with psychiatric patients all the time.
Mm-hmm.
They're not up there
Right.
killing them and beating on them all the in situations like that. They're trained to de-escalate. I've seen those psych workers come down to my department to get something, or to the supply room to get something, and they got black eyes and they've been attacked
Damn.
and things like that. And I'm
Damn.
not saying police should sit there and get beat up by people. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we need a separate entity that can come deal with people who are having
Right.
either drug induced psychosis attacks or just mental breakdowns. So people
Mm-hmm.
can get treatment and then face whatever consequences that they need to deal with based on their
Right.
actions.
Right. I heard something else over the weekend as well. I heard someone say that um police are the only ones that can say, "Hey, I did this because I was afraid."
Mm-hmm.
But yet, you can have a gun to your head or a knee to your neck, and you ain't supposed to be afraid of that.
Right. So
Somebody made, I
you're
don't know how to word it exactly how they say it, so but like you can use the excuse to say I killed this person because I was scared.
right.
But you can also have a gun to my neck. You can have a gun to the back of my head, or a knee to my neck. And I can't be scared. I can't
Right.
react like a scared person. That's ridiculous. That
Yeah.
that
You
that right there is
the
the how do you how
the
bro, I'm gonna be
expectation
honest.
is for the common man to hold his composure, um,
Correct.
and not panic
Correct.
and not run and things of that nature.
Bro, uh, who knows how anybody's gonna react with a gun in the back of your head? So, I mean, at that you fighting for your life at that
I
point.
think
I don't care
it's
who's
two
behind the
things, bro.
trigger.
It's two
I
things.
mean, I don't
It's
care who's who.
fight or flight. It's gonna be one of the
Right.
two.
Right. And you know me, I'm the type of person that if I'm if you put if my back is against the wall, I'm fighting my way out.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care if you got Yosemite Sam guns, bro. Like, I'm gonna fight my way out. It's not gonna be a good situation for me because I'm gonna fight.
Those sound like some
I don't know,
dangerous
man. So
guns.
it's just what was that?
Those sound like some dangerous guns.
Some Yosemite Sam guns, yeah. But no, I don't mean to make light of the situation, man. Like I said, it from what I see, it's not looking good for the Chauvin, Derek Chauvin.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, to piggyback off what you said, we've been here before.
Right.
A lot of times we've been here. We've seen similar situations. So you can't put all your stock into what you
Bro,
see.
I'm dealing with everything like a distraction level from 1 to 10, you know, and
Right.
again, not to make light of his death or anything, but like how many times do we need to have a trial where a police officer has killed somebody and you don't even know if they're going to be punished or
Here's
not?
the thing. Here's the thing, Ty. It ain't even always police officers. They just sometimes it's just regular citizens, white
Right.
people, or you know,
Yeah.
non-black person,
Right.
and they get this preferential treatment in court. But
Yes, sir.
it is what it is, bro. Um, what's going on with DMX, man? Has his status been upgraded yet? To I
Mm,
heard something. I heard something where he was and I think you told me you said he was breathing on his own. I went to go check for myself, and it looks like the lawyer said he hasn't, or their former lawyer or the lawyer for DMX says he hadn't heard that he was off life support yet. So
yeah, I mean, at this time, you're going to get mixed results. I forgot where I saw that at.
mm,
I don't know, man. I just think it's a sad situation considering that this man
right.
has been dealing with um drug addiction for quite a long time in the public eye.
Is it drug, like, okay, so because at first that was everywhere. Drug overdose, drug overdose, drug overdose. And now I'm seeing heart attack, where they don't even mention drug overdose.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I don't know what to believe now. And like I hope it don't get to a point where he passes away before I even get any of the truth of what's going on. But like you said, man, this is sad, man. That's I wasn't, me, I was a hip hop head. I wasn't too into DMX like a lot of other people. I think when I bought his CD, I gave it to you.
Nah,
Yeah, I don't know
we
if you
both
remember
we
that.
both bought the first one. I remember that
Maybe it was the second one. Maybe
very
it was the
distinct.
second
It
one.
might have been the
I remember
second one.
one of them CDs I gave you. I was like, yeah, you can have it, bro. I ain't really, but um, his influence is what what his influence in hip hop, his influence in rap music is what sticks with me the most. Um, and I don't know, man. It's just a sad situation. Especially if it is drug overdose,
I
because
mean, let's say
this
it's
is something he has battled with for a long time.
let's say this specific instance wasn't caused by a drug overdose.
Mm-hmm.
I would still venture to
Think
say
it had
that
a role to play.
his all of his drug use has had a role in his
Yes.
health declining to this
Yes.
point.
Yes.
Yeah, bro, it's just kind of sad, to watch somebody struggle in the public eye.
Mm-hmm.
He's had
And
so
here's
many
the
run
thing.
ins with the law, and
Right.
it's just
Right.
it's been hard to watch sometimes.
Here's the thing. It's like for a lot of people, it's even worse when like they they go to rehab and they start to um get better, and then they go back to it, but they go back to it in the same manner they did when they were in the midst of it. Like, you could do a lot of uh I don't know what he was doing. I heard crack and stuff like that, man. I don't know. I really don't know.
Well, he's admitted to
But
smoking crack before.
right.
He
But I
just
don't
did
know
an
what he was
interview.
addicted to.
He just did an interview with Talib Kweli where he said somebody that was like a big brother to him tricked him into smoking crack because they put it into a blunt.
Damn.
So he's admitted to that before.
Well, the point I was trying to make, like, people will do it, and they, in the midst of it, they built up a tolerance for it, and then they go get themselves clean, but then kind of slip, and
Mm-hmm.
then go go really hard like they used to, and they don't have that tolerance for it anymore, and that's what a lot of times causes the overdose. And I'm hoping that's not the situation. I'm hoping that brother did get better. But either way, it's still a sad situation, man.
Yeah. So the last time I heard, they were saying he has very little
Brain function.
I didn't want to use the word, the V word. So I don't know. It's, veg.
Oh, yeah.
But
that ain't cool, man.
I don't even want to say it. It's just weird, and not that I was like the biggest DMX fan. It's just, but this is somebody who I did listen to a lot of their music.
Yeah, same here. Like,
it's just
I
weird.
wasn't a huge fan, but like, I don't know, man. You don't want to see nobody go out like that, especially a legend. And I could call him a legend.
How old is DMX?
I'm calling him 50.
He's 50.
Yeah, man, 50. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but he's a legend in the game. I mean, it's sad, man.
Yeah, most definitely.
It's sad. Why are we talking about all this sad stuff today?
Because that's all that's happening. We went sad stuff, bro.
Bro, Capitol incident, George Floyd.
And wait, who picked these topics?
It's my job. I can't help
so
it, bro.
you just in the dark? You in a dark place or something, bro? Like,
no, man. I mean, I pick stuff for us to talk about. That's relevant. That's out here. Other people talking about. I gotta get people to watch our channel somehow.
Right.
But man, again, I don't want to make light of the situation, man. It's I'm hoping he could pull through, but again, when they start using the word grave and
I mean, when they say you have little brain function, I mean that's something that most people,
not cool.
You've seen very few people come back from. Yeah, that's pretty much the writings on the wall. Yeah.
My mom, and I think you was even in the hospital with us. My mom was in there and didn't have,
right.
Low, it is rough. Man. It is what it is. Rough. It's doctors, they kind of set you up for it. It's a miracle. It would be a miracle.
Right.
It would be a miracle if all right, man. Moving on. Lil Nas X. Can I ask you something first off? First off the bat, bro. First off the bat. Why is these little kids so weird, bro? You putting blood in shoes, man? Like,
bro. Look. This dude.
Why is these kids so weird?
This dude is a grade A troll. Okay. This dude is a grade. Yes.
I don't know that much out of him. I don't know.
He's a high level troll. He's a high level troll at this point.
Okay.
Lil Nas X knows that his 15 minutes are running, right? He's trying to extend it as much as he can, right? And we live in the age of outrage culture, right? Cancel culture. So he's trying to get his Dennis Rodman on, bro. It's clear. It's very evident what he's doing. And he's trying to get the reaction out of people. I saw the video. Video was very, out there for me.
I still didn't watch okay, so we went live on in a group page, and my cousin was trying to get me to watch it, and he said, "You gotta watch it. It's crazy." I heard he was started off in heaven and slid down a pole and ended up in hell and was giving the devil a lap dance.
It's so outrageous, right? But
that you can't take it serious.
You can't. How can you look at this and take it serious?
I didn't see it yet, bro. So I don't know.
He's twerking on the devil, bro. Come on, like, how can you take this? How can you look at this?
Wait, Lil Nas X is twerking.
Yes,
on the devil.
Well, when I say twerking, when I say twerking, I mean like lap dancing on the devil, right?
Okay. He wasn't making it clap on the devil.
It's like come on. He got pink braids in his hair. He's wearing those stripper boots that's above the knee. It's like, come on now. Like, he's really just going out. He's flamboyant out this world in this one.
Okay.
It's like, you guys, he's trying to elicit a reaction from people, and people are taking the bait. See, this is something, my saying that I've told to you multiple times. I saw this and I moved on with my life. Because
Move
I
on with
see
your
the
life.
I see the scheme. I see the game plan. I see what's going on.
Okay.
I don't have time for the distractions. I really, really don't. I really, really don't. Right. And we got it up on the screen there about the bloody sneakers. Like,
Yeah, we didn't go way off that point.
right,
But
right. So we talking about the
let me
video.
foreshadow. Do you know the story with the sneaker?
I saw that this company has also made a Jesus sneaker. Right.
Okay.
So it only makes sense that they would turn around and make a Satan sneaker.
Right.
You know, so this company took
So who did he make
Max.
this Jesus? Who did he make the Jesus sneaker for?
It's not him.
Who did that company?
This is a
no. I mean, I'm sorry. Who did that company make the Jesus sneaker for? Because
I don't know if
so
it was tied to anybody. It's a what is the name of the company? Mischief, something like that.
Yeah. So basically, he had 600 some odd pair of shoes that he had sought out this company to, or the company may have even sought him out. But they were selling the shoes for $1,018 per sneaker, and I've seen the sneaker. It got pentagrams on it, and it's totally out there. I don't really like MX like that anyway. I think those are some MX or whatever.
Yeah, they're MX.
Yeah. So Nike was like, "Wait, what? What are you doing with our shoes?"
But they didn't sue over the Jesus sneaker though. So why sue over the Satan sneaker?
You just can't be rocking. People don't rock with Beelzebub like that, bro. You're
Look,
not rocking with Lucifer.
I see what
like
it is.
Bro.
Even on Nike's side, I see what it is. You like, we don't want to be tied to Satanism or anything like that. So we gonna sue this time. But when it's when it's in the name of Jesus, it's fine. You know.
Hey, bro, people rock with there are what, 600 billion people that rock with Jesus. Not everybody rocking with Satan, bro. I don't know. I mean, would you want to be tied to that? Like, I don't know.
None of that means anything to me, so it is what it is. I just see a red and black sneaker. I don't even look at the Satan aspect of it. It doesn't bother me one way or the other.
Hey, another thing we were talking about in the live chat was people saying, "Well, if you don't like the video, then that means you're homophobic." Do you buy into that?
I don't buy into that, because I may not be into that style of video, that style of choreography, that style of dress. He's wearing like booty shorts and, like I said, stripper boots. Like, I may not be into seeing a man in that type of attire. That doesn't mean that I'm homophobic, you know. So you know, you could be straight and see somebody in a certain attire, like, oh, I'm not really feeling that, you know. So it is what it is.
I'm on to my cousin's point, because he was on the live chat. He had said, maybe I just don't rock with Satan like that. That's why I didn't like the video. It don't mean I'm not homophobic.
And that's fine as well.
I don't deal with Satan in my house, and I feel the same way. I don't deal with. I mean, you know, I was raised in the church. Everybody, every elder in my family is sanctified. You know, and we were taught to look at all that stuff in totally different light. I don't, you know.
So let me ask you a question,
bro. I remember.
Do you see the angle? Do you see the angle that he's coming from, though?
I see, yes, because I'm a troll, and that's why I see it. I'm a troll. I do things to kind of elicit a reaction.
Who is he?
I even say it. I call it my character. I was playing my character, so I do it.
Right. So who is he trolling, though?
He trolling. It ain't just one group. I think he trolling homophobic people. I think he trolling Christians, like
exactly.
The Bible thumpers.
So that's what I'm trying to. Yeah. That's the point that I want to get across. So, and I was explaining this to some people at work, just like what you just said about being raised in the church, and no judgment to any of that or anything like that. But there are people like myself where that doesn't really mean anything, and I'm not an atheist. I'm a theist agnostic. I'm a theist agnostic, right? Right. So, which means I believe in God, but I don't believe we really know anything about God. Right. That's just my personal belief. So I was trying to explain to a dude at work where it's like, there are people in the world that don't have your viewpoint, right? So he's trying to make a point to push limits, to bother people like you. You get what I'm saying? Because he was the guy at work was saying, "Hey, you got to say you will wear Satan on your shoes," and it's like, me personally, I'm not into that, but that don't mean anything to me. Like it's just a shoe with a pentagram on it with some blood in it. It's just
be honest with
it's
you,
a
bro.
stupid shoe to me.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It really don't mean anything to me. I just want to know why these kids so weird. Why
He
are they
getting
so weird,
his
bro?
Dennis Rodman on, bro. Why was Dennis Rodman so weird?
Man. Bro, but you know what? I say the same thing when I see Tekashi 6ix9ine. I see the same thing when I hear these kids. When some of their songs is depressing. Like
Yes.
it's
So
just depressing. What is wrong with these kids?
This is the
All
age
of them
of
got mental
depressing
disorders. All
young music. This is definitely that age,
bro,
that era.
why are these kids so weird, bro?
I don't know.
Why? Like they want to be taking Xanax and shit like that. Like, I don't know.
I think they're trying to make their own mark, and their mark is to detach from where we were. I mean, we weren't like we weren't wearing bell bottoms and afros and things like that, and it was probably people looking at us like, why are they so weird? You know what I'm saying? So it's the same. It's the same thing. Everything comes in cycles. You know, it's their turn to. I think that rock and roll suburban.
I was about to say that. I do believe these kids are better artists. I believe they're better. How can I word this without?
I think sonically they know how to make
people chasing me down the street.
Yeah. Sonically they know how to make better sounding music.
Correct. That's where I want to go. Artistically,
right. Well, they don't have limit. They don't have limit.
Artistically, they're making better songs. So look, I would say that.
This is what I would say to that. Just to add on, and I'll shut up. I think they don't have the limits that our generation had. So our generation, you had to be lyrical. You had to have a boom bap beat. You couldn't be on there singing. It was all these restrictions, right? They don't have those restrictions. So you'll get an EXO tour life and things like that. Whether you think that's a dope song lyrically or not, I think you have to admit that it sounds a way that wasn't really possible from a hip hop artist in the 90s.
Correct.
Or the 2000s.
I don't want to be confused. So anybody who's listening to this, I'm not saying these artists, these rappers or this music is better. I still prefer my 90s and my 2000s and my 80s hip hop. That bar none, that's what I prefer. What I'm saying is, sonically, I'm going to use your word you said, sonically, their music is more appealing. It is more catchy. It's
more harmonic.
They know how to make a complete song. I mean, you know me, I was Wu-Tang forever. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna say sonically. They weren't making songs. Most of their shit didn't even have hooks. It was just
raw. It was raw and it was hard, you know.
Yeah, it was just a beat, and hey, it's my turn. Okay,
with some lyrics,
it was
with some hard lyrics.
But here's the thing: I love that extemporaneous. Let's just go. That's what I loved. I love that rawness. You know what I'm saying? I love raw hip hop. I love violent, smack the shit out you in your face hip hop. That's what I love, and that's what I grew up on. But to bring it back, these kids are making songs. Like when I listen to Sway Lee, they know how to make a song. Ray Shrimmer, bro, I got I listen to every Ray Shrimmer album.
I've never listened to a Ray Shrimmer album.
Guilty pleasure, bro.
I've listened to some singles, but never an album.
Yeah. Like my son know all the songs because I listen to them, But yeah, man. Sonically, these kids are doing. They pushing limits and they doing things that wasn't done in the 90s and things like that. Why you keep looking to the side?
Because my son is over here doing something. I don't know what he's doing.
Invite him to the show. Tell him to hop on. But nah, man. Anything else you wanna put in on that?
Take it in the kitchen, plug it up. No, I'm good, bro.
All right. What's wrong with your boy Paul Pierce?
Now this is another one that I just saw some videos and I saw like some scantily clad.
I don't know
women.
much. We're not gonna stay on this much. I don't know much about it.
So I think my question
I don't see
was,
what the man did wrong.
I don't see what he did wrong per se.
Yes,
but,
I don't
but
see what the man did wrong.
My thing is, did he intend to send that out to the public?
He couldn't have intended to send that out.
Because I think he was like gambling with, and then he had strippers. He had like some type of gambling party with strippers, right?
Nigga had a blunt. He had a blunt. Oh my God.
What Paul Pierce?
Bradley Bill said, "Hey, bro, you forgot to hit the close friends button."
I don't know what Paul Pierce.
Oh my God. Hey, they say this dude had like 15 voicemails from ESPN execs, bro. Like
that's crazy.
Hey, you think he gonna lose his job?
No.
He better not lose his job.
Why would he lose
his
job?
Is he married? Is Paul Pierce married?
I have no idea. I've never looked into Paul. Paul Pierce does not interest me enough for me to go check out his background and see if he's married and all of this stuff.
Because if he's married, if this dude is married, then
I mean, you didn't see him doing anything. He just had some women in like bikinis and stuff.
Come on, bro.
That men don't cheat, bro.
Men do not cheat.
Men don't cheat, bro.
That's a woman's trait. That's a woman's activity. No, this dude is married.
Is he?
Yeah.
How long has he been married?
Since 2010.
Do you expect to hear divorce news?
Yeah, bro. Hey, what if she was in the video though?
That would be dope.
What if she was in? That would be raw. If she
that would be dope.
Everybody getting mad. Is she married? And she in the video in the back cooking biscuits.
She might have been sitting there having a cognac.
Right. My man was having fun, bro. Like I mean,
he's retired. He should be having fun.
Yes, he was having some good fun, man.
The truth.
About three women.
Okay,
that's retired, bro. If my retirement ain't like that, I don't want it, bro.
Exactly.
If my retirement, bro, if I can't pearl a blunt and just sit around with some strippers and just, go live. You could throw. Hey, I just go back to work. At that point.
I'm at the point where this was another thing where I saw some clips and I just moved on with my life.
Sometimes that's all you got to do.
I just moved on with my life, bro. I don't know if he meant to send that to like some friends, and he just that's the interesting part to me. Did he mean for everybody to see that? And if he did, I'm wondering,
bro.
I'm wondering,
like, bro.
What are you thinking, Paul?
No way he could have meant to do it. There's no way he could have meant to do that shit, bro. There's no way. I mean, you could say, okay, he was high and hit the wrong button, bro.
You think he was high? You think that was a blunt, or was that?
Yes, that was a blunt, bro. Shit, one end of it wasn't the same size as the other end.
He's tweaking.
Ain't nobody making them type of cigars, bro.
He's from Cali though, so that's legal out there. I don't know if he's in Cali right now though.
I don't know, man. Let's move on. Let's move on with our lives. Let's move on to Game Pass, bro.
That's what I like to do, my brother.
Let's move on to Microsoft, bro.
Yeah,
Microsoft Game Pass, bro. At this point, you got to say Microsoft is just they just twisting the knife at this point, bro.
Yes, they are.
They
I would say that Microsoft has found their stride when it comes to the video game stuff.
Bro, why these PlayStation fans so mad right now? Why are they so mad?
I sent you a clip of somebody like going off because MLB The Show was
I should have told you to pull that up. I should have told you to pull that up. Can you pull that up right quick? How long would it take you to pull that up?
No, I can get it.
I keep talking.
You talk, let me find it.
So, all right, you find it. So basically, MLB The Show, which was a PlayStation, like a staple of the PlayStation, for years. Only been on a PlayStation. Now it's looking like, it's multi-platform, so you can be able to get it from the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Microsoft Xbox. Now it's been reported that it is coming to Game Pass day one. So if anybody don't know, Game Pass is it's like Netflix in a way, Netflix for gamers that play the Microsoft Xbox. So you have either a monthly fee or you pay your subscription up front. Me personally, I have mine, I think, until 2023. I think Ty's the same. So I will be gaming on a lot of games on my PC and my Xbox because I have this service. So because of that, by this being a PlayStation game, PlayStation gamers by this being a formal PlayStation game, PlayStation gamers are upset because they're not getting this luxury. Like literally, if you have Xbox Game Pass, Microsoft Game Pass, you do not have to pay for this game.
Right.
At least for the first few months or whenever it goes off of Game Pass. This is making PlayStation gamers say things like this.
Can you read
MLB
that?
The Show, babe. You want to read it?
No, I'm saying, is it big enough for you to read it? Can you see it?
I can read it.
Okay,
I can read it. MLB The Show being made by Sony and going to Xbox was already embarrassing enough in the first place. But now, Sony allowing Microsoft to directly leech off their studio's content and put the content into the rental service wow, it's $70 on a PS5. Are you fucking kidding me? What are they even thinking anymore? This is embarrassing as fuck, and Jim Ryan and current Sony leadership is bringing PlayStation down to Xbox's level. That right there is hilarious to me, because if you look at the market cap between PlayStation, between Sony and Microsoft, it's not even close. They're night and day. Microsoft is shitting on anybody within their wheelhouse. They're shitting on anybody with
Apple and Google and Amazon.
Correct. Anyone? No, this is definitely one of the big three, and Sony's not even in the conversation. So to even make this comment that they're bringing PlayStation down to Xbox's level is hilarious in itself. Let me finish. Every other day I wake up. Now it's Xbox dunking on PlayStation. Every other day I wake up, now it's Xbox dunking on PlayStation's PR, humiliating them. And now it's Sony Studio being grabbed by the balls by Microsoft and allowing Game Pass to leech off them. Unbelievable. This is fucked up. I've been seeing stuff like this since when did they make this announcement? Like 2 days? Shout out to all the PlayStation fans. I know y'all going through a rough patch right now because, again, just to piggyback off what this guy says, Microsoft is dunking on Sony like Harold Miner, bro. Like D Brown, it's not pretty right now with them buying up all these studios. And man, I'm even hearing rumors that they going out to get they trying to buy Sega. Like it's crazy right now, bro.
The funny thing is
Konami. I've heard they trying to get Konami. This is crazy.
The funny thing is Sony is still gonna sell more consoles. That's the funny thing.
Of course
but you're still getting reactions like this.
Hilarious.
And the only reason why this is even possible is because on the Xbox, MLB The Show is published by the MLB, so they call that shot.
They call the shot.
Microsoft just went to them and was like, why don't you put this on our service?
It'll be nice if you made this multiplayer.
Right, get exposure.
You know what? You know what'd be a good idea, MLBPA? If you can let everybody have the opportunity to play this game. More dollars, more eyes on your product. Really now?
Right.
This is hilarious, bro. This has been like the funniest thing for me over the last few days. Bar none. Nothing else is.
This post was absolutely hilarious to me. Absolutely hilarious.
Rental service. Look at this fucking rental service.
I was like, I gotta shoot this over to Paul.
Oh my god, bro! I've been seeing I've been on Reddit looking at stuff. People are so mad.
Remember when they first?
They had a petition to fire Jim Ryan. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
They had a petition to fire Jim Ryan.
Remember when it was first announced that there was a dude on camera or on his stream crying?
Yes.
real
Yes,
tears
throwing shit. Yes.
that,
Yes.
that the game was coming to the Xbox. I wonder if this is the same guy. That
Bro.
would be hilarious.
Okay, if you were that mad because it's now a multi-platform game and it's not a PlayStation exclusive anymore. If you were that mad, imagine this guy probably killed himself, bro. He's probably dead right now. After reading it's gonna be free
He's
to
somewhere in a
Xbox gamers.
somewhere in a ball crying.
This is rich, bro. This is rich. I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't know what else to say.
Hilarious.
Because it could never happen the other way around. You know?
I wouldn't be shocked.
It could only get worse, bro.
You have
what if these listen, what if these guys can't play Skyrim? What if they
they can.
What if
They can
Microsoft
they can get a PC, or maybe if Microsoft puts Game Pass on the PlayStation, because it sounds like that's their angle that they're going for.
when will that happen though? That ain't happening anytime soon.
Who knows, man? It's all funny to me because I'm primarily a PC gamer, so it's all humor to me. I just laugh at all of it.
They mad though. They big mad. They big mad, man. Let's talk about Outriders, bro.
He mad. He mad.
He mad. One day we got to tell that story. That was hilarious. He mad. How you liking Outriders, bro?
I love Outriders, but
Outriders is the shit.
We've talked about Outriders numerous times at this point.
I think this is the third week we featured a story on Outriders, but again, here now it's out. What 4 days ago?
Yeah.
So now we're post
launch,
the game dropping, right? Post launch, and we talking about it, bro. And it is everything you've built it up to be. Like it
Was
is.
it
I know
everything
you
you
played the
dreamed
alpha.
of?
We both, yeah. I know you played the alpha. I played we both played the demo, and it's because we played the demo was on the PC.
No, the demo was on everything.
Yeah, well, I played it for the PC. I played the demo on the
Gotcha.
PC. I'm playing the game on the Series X, and it is smooth as butter, bro.
Yeah.
It is butter. That's a fun fucking game, bro. Like I can't even put like it's not complicated. It's not convoluted. It is just a fun fucking game. And that's the way gaming should be, bro.
Do you remember like just back when games were just fun and they didn't have to be like big blockbuster games. Even like I like a little generic movie every now and then. It's just a good movie.
Throw some of your gameplay up here, bro. Let's critique this.
And for me, that's some of that's what a lot of what Outriders does right. It's just fun, bro. Like you just destroying monsters, fighting big bosses.
Right.
It's just fun to me.
Let's take the simplicity of Gears of War and make it loot based. That's the best way I could describe it. It is fun. And it is not complicated. It is not convoluted. It is not. I can just get in there and shoot shit up.
Right, and I have a addiction to loot based games.
Yeah, me too. I like loot based games. Yeah. Oh my god. Is this the one me and you both were playing?
No, that's way too big to put into here. Remember when I told you I was in that area earlier? This is when I was in that area by myself.
Okay.
But yeah, man, it's just a fun game, bro. Just
even my cousin, he got on, man.
How far did he get?
I don't know. I think he's still in the prologue.
Oh, okay.
But he said he's been having server. That's the only knock on it. It's been having some server issues. That's the only knock I have so far. This game is fun as shit, man. This game is fun as shit.
Scratches my loot itch. I was starting to get tired of Destiny. Destiny is just like stuck in this loop of give you something amazing to play with and then nerf it down into the ground, removing content. It's just, I don't know.
I miss some of them planets, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I miss playing on some of those planets that they took off. So I don't know, man. Until, like you said, man, until Destiny comes out with something like a bigger expansion, I'm gonna be on here, bro. And we're gonna be. I can't see me playing like predominantly us recording any content, because again, that's what we're working on now, is recording content for the channel.
Right.
And I'm gonna be editing all day tomorrow because we, did some stuff. So
I remember,
don't know, man. I'm excited.
I was talking to you. You said you had a sniper that freezes people. This sniper that I'm using in this clip is setting people on fire. If you pay attention to it, setting people on fire. And I did see that. And I'm popping domes off.
Yeah,
this
is a dope game, man. This is a dope game. It's like, I hate some of these guns are so good, but then they get as you get stronger. And again, I don't know how to. I haven't figured out how to upgrade guns that well yet.
What are you
some of the stuff I just got?
It's pretty simple.
Yeah, no, you can't sometimes it costs too much to upgrade it for
the
little
materials.
Upgrade they give you.
Yeah. Or I got a gun I have a gun that when you hit people, a lightning strike hits them. I have a gun that has. I have a gun that I told you it brings down an anomaly blade, just like a red blade falls out the sky and just cuts them. This is hilarious, and I haven't even gotten any of what would be the equivalent to exotics on Destiny.
Right.
I haven't even gotten no crazy stuff yet.
Yeah. It seems like you got a lot of purples. I've only gotten one actually. I only got one purple. One purple drop. It wasn't even a drop. It was an award for killing a boss. But man, I see a lot. I could see us predominantly playing this, and maybe the Avengers once they drop that.
Bro, my playlist is gonna be
Black Panther.
This, The Ascent, and
I was about to say The Ascent too. Yep.
I'm waiting on Halo and Starfield and whatever else comes out this year.
And it's so crazy, Ty, because we mentioned MLB the show, and that's one of my favorite games. And if you remember, even me going back saying that was one I was saying I was getting for the PlayStation.
Right.
But now that it's on Game Pass, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
If I ain't got to pay for it, shit. But yeah, man, The Ascent, MLB the Show, and Avengers, bro. Those are gonna be my go-tos, and I'm gonna throw some other stuff in there, but in between, just to capture stuff. I'm still playing Phoenix Rising, and I definitely want to run back and do the whole Gears story.
Right.
So man, I'm excited. I'm excited for what gameplay is now.
I'm hoping we get a real E3 this year, but it doesn't look like it.
Yeah. Hey, we didn't talk about this as a topic or anything. Did you get that video I sent you where Rich from Game Tech USA it called out that company who put out false information about Halo being delayed to 2022?
Well, they fell for April Fool's
They
joke.
fell for the
they fell for the okie doke. I think that was Kotaku.
Fell for the banana in the tailpipe. Kotaku, yeah.
It wasn't just them though. It was like a good 3 websites put that up and then took it right back.
Bro,
down.
Literally, if you scroll down, they're selling dildos, bro. Like, bro, it's right there. If you scroll down,
right.
If you scroll down, somebody's selling dildos, bro. Like,
right.
Come on, bro. Like, you can't take that seriously. Shit.
That's hilarious.
Level 18.
I'm level 20, 21 now, I think.
Oh man,
I could use some assistance.
Was playing at 5 a.m. Oh shit! Look at him. He need me.
I played the 5th. I wasn't playing the 5 a.m. I'm a grown man. I have better things to do.
You were playing the 5 a.m., bro. I don't know, man. I ain't got no more. We can watch you play though until you cue the music. Fun game, bro.
It's very fun.
Game.
I concur. Yeah.
Check us out on the Twitter machine.
The Twitter machine.
Yes, the Twitter machine. You never heard about the Twitter machine? Dummast Podcast. Instagram also Dummast Podcast. Both YouTube and Twitter. Both Twitter and Instagram, all one word. Dummast Podcast. And from Chicago to Dummast, Dummast Podcast.